What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode we completed all but one of the shrines here in the Dueling Peaks region of Hyrule. So in this episode, I feel like we have to finish up that last shrine before we move on to anything else. Now this particular shrine actually requires us to complete 3 side quests here in Kakariko before we can unlock it. So let's start by talking to this guy right over here, shall we? Sir Link! My cuccos! My precious cuccos! They haven't come home yet! Now that my wife wants nothing to do with me, my cuccos are my only emotional support! What do I do? Alright dude, calm down, don't worry, I'll help you find them. Really? Thank you so much! I have 10 cuccos total. Hopefully you'll be able to find them all. Alright, so we have 10 of them. 3 of them are already inside that pen, which means we have 7 left to find all around Kakariko. Generally speaking, the cuccos don't move around too often, so they're generally in the same area. But just keep in mind that they might prance back and forth here and there, so they might be in slightly different locations than when I'm picking them up. But as long as you look around, you should be able to find them pretty easily. The hardest ones to get are the ones that are like on top of the roofs of the buildings here in Kakariko. So, yeah, not really sure how they got up there, but they did. So we will need to travel on top of some of like the houses here just to find a cuckoo or two. And I find it kind of funny how this side quest in particular is maybe a throwback to, you know, a side quest that took place in Kakariko in Ocarina of Time. There was like a very similar side quest where you needed to go around the entire village and gather up a bunch of cuccos, that way you could get an empty bottle. Now, the reward we get for like completing this side quest is not really as useful as an empty bottle, but it does lead into more and more stuff, which will eventually lead us to unlocking the next shrine, so I guess in a way it is kind of helpful. Alright, so let's just go and bring this one back to the pen real quick, and then I think we'll probably start going for the ones on top of the roofs. I know there is like another cuckoo right on top of this ridge over here where the Shrine and Great Fairies Fountain is, so might as well grab this one next. Come here, little fella. And yeah, off in the roof there to the left, well, now you can't really see it, but there was another cuckoo up there, so we'll probably go and grab that one next. Now, here's the thing. I really hope that counts because it landed on like the porch there. It should be okay, but I may have to move that one later on. Anyways, as I was saying, here's the thing with the side quests in this game. You need to do them at specific times. It's kind of like Majora's Mask, where certain things take place at certain times, and if you do things too early or too late, you might run into problems or consequences that will cause you to have to wait until a later time to either finish up that side quest, or maybe even like wait another day to try again at that particular side quest. So try and do this side quest at around maybe 7 p.m. because this cuckoo that I'm about to get in particular is inside this like plum tree garden, and if you do this in the afternoon, there is an old lady who is like guarding this garden with her life. If you step foot in there, she will yell at you. You will not be able to grab the cuckoo no matter what you do. You have to wait until she leaves. Now, that sort of is a problem because if we waste too much time, the guy that's sort of waiting for us to return his cuckoos, he'll actually leave and go back home for the night. So we're sort of in like this weird area where we need to run around as quickly as we can and deliver all these cuckoos before he goes back to his house, because I'm actually not sure where his house is. So if we lose track of this guy, we might have to wait until like tomorrow to actually finish up this side quest, which would kind of sting. And oh no, he's running away. Dude, this is the last chicken, man. Come on, like, hang with me for a second. Don't you go nowhere. I better be able to finish this. When my wife asked me, what's more important to you, me or your cuckoos, I couldn't answer her. That's when she left me. And now on top of all that, my precious cuckoos. No, I can't go there now. I need to concentrate on my work. But it's hard. When I keep imagining, I can hear my cuckoos nearby. Sigh. That's because I found them all, dude. They're good. They're back. I knew it. That faint yet lovely flapping of wings, that musical clucking, truly the epitome of joy. I'm so eager to get back home. Oh, Link, I'm so happy everyone is safe. Thank you so much. I'm afraid this isn't much, but please take it, with my thanks. And he gives us a purple rupee. Nice. I'll take the 50 bucks. I'm ready to get out there again. Although I do wish my wife would come back to me, just like my cuckoos did. Dude, can't help you with that one. Sorry about it. Anyways, I think the next quest is with this guy right here, so let's talk to him. Are you? Sorry to bother you, but are you a fellow traveler? I mean, I guess I am. As for me, I just love art. In fact, I'm traveling the world in search of beautiful landscapes. Just between you and me, I hear there is a great fairies fountain somewhere near this village. I hear it's breathtakingly beautiful. Aesthetics aside, they also say the place can bestow people with some kind of mysterious power. I've been researching it for ages, and I finally have a lead. There's a place that's just beyond suspicion. The problem is, I can't seem to find the fountain there. Sigh, nothing beats the thrill of tracking down a perfect view. As a fellow traveler, you understand this sentiment, right? Sure, totally, dude, yeah. Oh, I knew it! I just knew there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location of the Great Fairy Fountain. I haven't put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Sure, why not, I guess. Great answer, just what I expected from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. Alright then, follow me. Right, so now we get the heart-pounding adventure of following this guy up to the Great Fairies Fountain. You know that area that we've been to a couple of times now at this point? Yeah, how exciting. I guess we'll just humor this guy and hang on, if I can, I would like to grab... No, he's scaring them all away! Oh, that kind of stinks. Those fireflies would have been helpful for the side quests that I want to take care of after this one. And, I should mention that. So, most of the side quests you can, like, take on in whatever order you want. However, the third side quest that I'm going to be doing here in Kakariko can only be done after you complete this side quest, I think. So, there is sort of an order to things that you need to do here. So keep that in mind, like maybe if you go to talk to one of the NPCs and they're not giving you a side quest, you might need to complete something else before they'll actually give you the quest. Alright, so any second now, this guy should stop running up the mountain, and then we'll be able to talk to him. Actually, yeah, there we go, perfect. What's going on, dude? Tired out? So tired. Hills aren't easy for old foggies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. The Great Fairy Fountain should be along the path that leads past the shrine. That's what I've been told anyway. Yeesh, I'm completely out of breath. That always happens right about here. I think I'd better rest for a bit. You go on ahead. And hey, if you find it, don't forget to get a picture. Alright, will do, buddy, will do. Thankfully, we already know where the Great Fairies Fountain is. And hello! Hang on, let me just try and sneak up on these fireflies. Bam, got one. We need like 5 of those things, so I'm going to try and catch as many as I can before I even start like the next side quest. That way I can immediately complete it and just go to the shrine, if you will. Anyways, here's the Great Fairies Fountain, so let's grab our camera and take a quick pic with it, if you will. That looks pretty good if you ask me. So now that we got that, let's go and bring it to the other adventurer and see what he has to say about that. Also, more fireflies came back, so... Hang on, no, come back, don't fly away from me. Come on, I like barely even made noise there. Alright, I guess they all just disappeared then. Cool, whatever, I don't need those fireflies anyways, I'll get other ones. Anyways, I got your picture, dude. Someday I hope I can see that place spoken of in whispers, veiled in mystery, the Great Fairy Fountain. Ah, you found it, really? Sure did. Are you serious right now? And if you are, then where's the picture? You remember to bring the picture, right? Oh, I got the picture, man. Take a look at this. This is the Great Fairy Fountain? It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it would be more sacred and elegant. Well, I'm impressed you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. I know. Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. Actually, yeah. Take a look at these pictures, if you will. A large gate with a snowy mountain beyond it. Oh, I know that place. There's a big mountain east of this village. It's called Mount Lanayru. At the base of Mount Lanayru on the west side of Nadra Snowfield lies that gate. I'm almost certain. I'm glad I knew about that location. I suppose my help was useful then. Sure was, man. Like, literally gave us the location of one of Link's memories, so we're gonna keep that in mind. We could go there now, but like I said, I kinda want to get the memories in order, so we'll pick up that one a little bit later on. For now, let's go and take on that third side quest. So the character we need to talk to is, the same lady who's out in front of the armor shop during the daytime here in Kakariko. At around 10 p.m., I believe, she actually leaves her post from the armor shop and actually goes back to her house, which is over here. But before we talk to her, if we can catch like 4 more fireflies, we should be able to instantly start and then finish her side quest. So, I'm going to try and sneak up on a couple of these guys if I can. Be very, very careful. Just like barely touch the stick to sneak up on these guys. If you do have like the Sheikah armor that gives you bonus stealth, might be a good idea to put it on, but you can totally do this without it. It just might take you a little bit longer. I think I need maybe 1 or 2 more, so I'm just gonna jump up and there we go. Perfect. Alright, so I think I have everything I need, so let's go right inside this house, and she should be inside waiting for us. There she is. What's up? Hey, who do you think you are? Don't you think it's rude to barge into a lady's room at night? Huh? Isn't that a Sheikah slate? Could it be that you are the legendary swordsman Grandma told me about? The one from the Great Calamity? Huh. I thought you'd be a lot older. Honestly, it's hard for someone as young as me to imagine the Great Calamity. But judging by the look on your face, I suppose it's hard for you to imagine it too. Seriously? Well, I suppose there are a lot of crazy things in this world that are hard to grasp. Oh, my name's Lastly. I run a clothing shop in the village with my older sister Clary. You should stop by sometime. Alright, let's talk to her one more time, and I think that should actually trigger the side quest. Sigh. They say the roads are dangerous at night, so I have to come straight home without searching for fireflies. I miss them so much, and the night sky. Now it's the same tired thing every night. I'm so sick of it. If only the fireflies would come to play here so I could still see them. Alright, there we go. Now we have by fireflies lights. So, this one's pretty simple since we already caught the fireflies. Let's just reach into our inventory, hold as many of these as we possibly can, and what you want to do is just release them in this room just like that. Oh wow, look at all those fireflies! I think that's what she said, like the text sort of advanced itself. Thank you! This is all I have to offer, but please accept it with my gratitude. Alright, and she gives us 50 rupees! Hooray! They glow so prettily, it's magical! Alright, wow, these answers are pretty odd, but I guess I'll go with the nice one. You're pretty too. Hee hee. Thanks. Wow, we just got friend-zoned. Like, I mean, I wasn't even trying, but dang, lady, that was harsh. Anyways, now that we've done that, I think we can make our way over to Impa's place and trigger a cutscene that will sort of lead us to the next shrine. So, let's get to it. Now, I know this particular quest actually takes place at a certain time, and it's already 3 AM, so that time has passed. We might have to, like, stop at a campfire or an inn to pass some time. Not too sure. Alright, so let's talk to Impa first. Peya has been like this ever since the Sheikah heirloom was stolen. To think that it would be taken just like that. We would like your help, of course, but we understand you have an important mission to complete. I'm only here to help guide you to the princess. Alright, so I guess that's really all Impa has to say on the matter. She's not actually going to give us the side quest, so instead, we're not going to talk to her. we're going to talk to, Peya. Princess Zelda's fighting Calamity again all alone. You are the only one who can save her. The only one who can save Hyrule. Now go, you must. Yeah. We've heard that all before. Anyways, Peya, what's going on, girl? Link! I swear, I only took my eyes off it for a second. What should I do? Alright, calm down. What's wrong? The Sheikah heirloom. The heirloom has been stolen! And just when I had finally discovered the heirloom's secret. The hero as chosen by the Sheikah heirloom will be gifted the blessing of antiquity. Peya thinks the hero as chosen by the Sheikah heirloom is you, so she stayed up all night researching the heirloom. She came to the conclusion that the blessing of antiquity refers to one of those ancient shrines, and that the heirloom is the key that opens the shrine. And just before we were able to tell you this, the thing is stolen. I had been cleaning the heirloom regularly every day from morning to dusk. Someone must have stolen it during the deepest hour of the night. This place is off limits to outsiders. And no one from the village would do such a thing, would they? Someone with evil intent came into this sacred place. I'm glad grandmother is safe, but I still feel so violated. Link, Peya is afraid that the thief may still be nearby. Would you please stay by her side today? Ah, yeah, sure, I suppose I can do that. So I guess that's going to solve our time dilemma now, isn't it? Because, it should roll over to, like, the next day, I believe. Master Link, thank you for staying by my side for the whole day. I see now that crying and feeling scared won't help us get the heirloom back. I checked with Dorian and Kato, but they said they didn't see anyone other than the villagers around. I'll try again to remember all I can about the night the heirloom was stolen, but the thief may still be hiding nearby. I have a bad feeling. If you spot any suspicious movement at night, don't approach. Ha! Peya, Danger is my middle name. I am Link, Danger Link. So don't worry, we'll find that heirloom. Now, oh yeah, look at that, it's 7 p.m. Okay, so the side quest actually starts at 10 p.m. So, I mean, I could stand around for, like, 3 hours, but that seems pretty weird. Also, hello, Dorian. It's weird that you're running back to your post right now. You're supposed to be there all the time, aren't you? That's a little suspicious, right? Whatever, I'm sure we'll find out more about that later. Like I was saying, though, let's go ahead and sit at this fire, and I believe if we wait until nighttime, it should make it like 9 p.m., so at least we'll only have to wait 1 hour of in-game time before we can sort of start this side quest, and then, you know, we can sort of go from there. It's better than standing around waiting for 3 hours. And now, we're just gonna wait and watch because, yeah, I sort of hinted to it, but Dorian is actually a character we need to follow. He will start moving at around 10 p.m., and we're gonna need to follow him to wherever it is that he's sneaking off to. And, we will need to be stealthy for this, and also, let me quickly check my equipment. There's gonna be a fight coming up, so yeah, we should be good with what we have on now, I guess. We could use the Edge of Duality, but, kind of want to be able to use my shield. Anyways, since this is like a stealth mission, you may consider buying the Sheikah armor to up your stealth, but it's actually not required. We should be fine with what we have, and I really don't want to waste the money on the Sheikah armor anyways, because I find that it's not really all that helpful. Most of the times when you're sneaking around, as long as you move slow enough, you'll be fine anyways, so you don't really need the extra stealth. Anyways, thank goodness time passes quickly because it's already 10 p.m., so any second now. Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna start sneaking off, leaving his post. See, this is probably how the dang thing got stolen in the first place, man. You can't just be leaving your post in the middle of the night. So now, let's trail him. Stay kind of far back. The game is pretty, like, liberal with how close and how much noise you can make. Most of the time you will see, like, a little speech bubble pop up, if he starts to hear you. And when that happens, just stop all movement completely, and eventually he will just ignore it and move on. So, let's just try and get a little bit closer here. I'm really trying to keep an eye on my audio meter as well, and only push, like, lightly on my control stick just so I can keep up with him, but also not make too much noise. At some point I think he does start running, so when he, uh-oh, how could they? I'm fine. You don't see me. It's all good. Just keep going, dude. Nothing here. I'm just checking out this fence. It's all good here, man. Alright, there he goes. I must do something. Okay. Yep. He's fine. Oh, man. This is a little stressful. Not gonna lie. He is kind of like running up the mountain, though. So let's try and keep pace. I may need to, like, uncrouch in a second here. Because, yeah, I don't want him getting out of sight too often. That would be kind of bad. Be careful going around here, because I know he's actually going past the shrine, like, towards the Great Fairies Fountain. Oh, okay. I guess, like, he doesn't stop there. I thought he did for a second, but we should be fine then if I just sort of hang around this edge of the, cliff here. And, okay, wow, he's actually going really fast. Like, what the heck, dude? Uh-oh. Don't mind me. Just, playing in the grass here. Oh, jeez. Every time I think, like, I can just run up, he seems to always stop and notice me. I guess that's just because I'm not being stealthy, so the game knows that and is like, hey, you're doing this wrong, kid. Calm down. But I want to keep track of him. Alright, he's almost there, just a little bit further. Surprisingly, this whole strategy of, running and then crouching seems to be working fairly well. Not gonna lie. I'm waiting for one specific, speech bubble to appear. And it's not that one, so just go a little bit forward, man. You're almost there. Yeah, you must be imagining things. That's fine. Alright, I think he made it. So, where's that speech bubble? Come on, dude. He says something like, show yourself, and then, once that happens, we can... There we go! Alright, so now we can run up, and that should trigger a cutscene. Perfect. I know you're there! Show yourself! You don't have to shout. I'm right here. So, you're the ones who stole the heirloom. Heh, such anger. It seems that thing is truly special to the fools of this village. Why would you steal it? Don't play dumb, Dorian. You knew what you were getting yourself into when you decided to leave the organization. You forfeited your life the moment you left. You did well to tell us about the heirloom. Unfortunately, your usefulness has come to an end, as must you. But first... It appears we have an audience. Uh-oh. That's not good. So, oh, we can't even use stasis on this guy. Oh, that kinda stinks. My whole plan to cheese this fight was to use stasis on him. Well... Alright, I think we actually need to get, like, the upgrade to that rune first before we can use it to freeze enemies. So, yeah, that's sort of why we can't freeze this guy. So I guess we have to, like, do this fight normally, which is not good. He just broke my shield. That really stinks. Yeah, this Yiga Clan's member is, pretty dang tough. Like, I know for a fact, if he hits us with, like, one of those charged up slashes, he probably will kill us in one hit. Thankfully, we do have a couple of fairies. Oh, yes! That is exactly what I needed. Look at that, dude. Oh, the Guardian Sword's almost donezoed, though. Oh, sure. Yeah, no, that's fine. Teleport around all you want. There goes my sword. Thankfully, I have another one of them. Hooray! I don't really want to use my Edge of Duality yet because, well, I do want to use my shield if I can. Oh, jeez, I'm dead. Thank goodness for my fairies. See, that's the one attack that I was worried about, man. Oh, he was doing it again, too. Thank goodness I got him, and I'll take your sword as well. Jeez, that was rough. I can't believe I was being followed. I'm sure you figured it out, but all this is my fault. There's no point in trying to hide it. I am a member of the Yiga clan, or I used to be anyway. But then I met the most incredible woman who blessed me with 2 amazing children. And so I tried to change my ways, tried to leave the clan. But the Yiga, they took my wife's life as punishment. I couldn't let them hurt my children, so I used my position as gatekeeper to gather information for the Yiga. I told them about you and about the village in exchange for safety. But my grief over losing my wife consumed me, and I finally decided to cut ties with the Yiga completely. I decided I could protect my children from the Yiga. I wasn't afraid of them. But the Yiga are pure evil. They told me they would kill both Impa and Peya if I didn't play along. Peya figured out that this heirloom is the key to opening an ancient shrine. We weren't able to make it work, but Peya thinks that maybe you can. Peya and all of us are devoted to helping you in your quest. Now please, restore this heirloom to its pedestal. Well, I mean, that sounds like a good idea, but there's this cool looking switch thing here, so let's just, you know, tap it in here and see what happens. And hey, would you look at that? A shrine just magically appears from out of the ground. Neato, man. Neato. The shrine! So, the heirloom was the key to opening the shrine. Incredible! Master Link, I'm very sorry for all of this. I know it's a selfish request, but do you think you could keep what really happened a secret? I truly don't deserve mercy, but I don't want my children Coco and Katla to suffer anymore. I know it doesn't make up for what I've done, but I pledge to protect the village and my family from now on. No matter the cost. Yeah, whatever, dude, get out of here. I got more important things to do anyways. So that completes this shrine quest, and now we can finally complete the final shrine here in the Dueling Peaks region. Now, this is sort of a new type of shrine. We've seen like combat shrines, we've seen puzzle shrines, we've seen combination shrines and stuff like that. This shrine is more or less, the difficulty of getting to the shrine is the shrine itself. So really this one is entirely free. Everything we did up until this moment was more or less our trial to, I guess, prove our worthiness, because you'll see once we enter this shrine, there is nothing inside it. Yeah, you literally grab a chest, talk to the monk, and that's it. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am whatever. By entering this place, you've already proven your worth. So yeah, there's these type of shrines as well. There's quite a few of them in the game, and honestly, I don't mind them because I think it does sort of add some variety to the shrines. And whoa, another Edge of Duality. Okay, that's pretty sick, because now we have 2 of them, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let me grab my Spirit Orb and let's get out of here. That's amazing, dude. We have, like, 2 of one of the best weapons in the entire game already. So, yeah, I guess you could say I'm pretty happy about that. And, with this, we completed the final shrine in the Dueling Peaks region. Hooray! So I guess, like, we could start making our way to the Hateno region and taking on the shrines there, or we could continue on with some more story stuff next. I don't know what I really want to do yet. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I do actually need to make a correction, because I found something out the other day that, I've sort of been misinforming you guys on, and I do apologize about this, but, I was under the impression that there were only 100 Korok seeds in the game. Apparently that is not the case. there are 900 Korok seeds in the game. So yeah, I was off by just a little bit there. And that certainly changes things, because now I have no idea how I'm going to go about collecting all 900 Korok seeds. Like, I know I've said for a while that I will be collecting all of them, so now I'm sort of dedicated to doing it, but, I'm gonna have to think of something to sort of work with that, because that's an insane number, to say the least. Anyways, though, before we end things off, what do you say we head back in here and, talk to Peya? What's going on? Oh, Master Link! Because I wasn't there, the heirloom, our precious Sheikah heirloom. Actually, I kinda used it. What? Oh, so that means the heirloom has finally fulfilled its purpose. Thank goodness. It doesn't matter how it happened, so as long as the object we have guarded preciously for generations, so long as it was able to help you in some way, I couldn't be happier. I pray the protection of the gods of old follows you wherever you go. Aw, well thanks, Peya. And there we go. That side quest is officially over now. So, you know what? I think that's actually a good place to end off this video. If you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.